Vapefog reviews and tutorials. What's going on, YouTube? Today I want to do a quick video on the Smok Magneto. That's what you're looking at here. This is a telescoping mechanical mod. Mechanical means that it doesn't have any internal electrical parts. Now this particular one, I have what's called a kick module inside of it, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to take that out, set it off to the side. I'm not even going to discuss it. So this mod will hold an 18650 like that, or an 18350 like that. Okay, so that's the only two types of batteries you can use in this. It has 510 threading right there at the top. Okay, it's made of stainless steel. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, it says a spider on the end cap. That's the way that these are cut out. That's actually for airflow. Those little cuts and grooves. That allows air to get into your tank for the tanks that need it. The switch on this is fantastic. It's magnetic. It's actually one of my favorite types of switches. It's my most favorite. It has a, down here at the bottom, that's a magnet. And then right in here, that's also a magnet. So, you see they're trying to push away from each other. There we go. Alright, so that makes for a really awesome connection. That's the way I think every switch should be made. It should be made with a magnet. So then you got this part here that allows you to lock the button so the button can't be pushed or fired, allowing the device to fire. Then you screw it down, and then now you can fire it. And this button works perfectly. I love it. So let's put this together here real quick. This part I don't really like. I'm not too fond of it because it's, I don't know, it's just kind of, it feels, it's not made very well. It's not made like this part or this part. It just feels really, I don't know, feels junky. But I mean, it still works. So we'll take our top part here, top cap, and pop that on. Okay. Let's pull this back off. I'm going to put this in 18650 mode. So you put your positive end of the battery towards the top. Pop this on. And then to get those threads out of there, just kind of loosen it up and work it around here a little bit. There we go. That'll work. No battery rattle. So let's try this Trident RDA on top of here. See what we get. There you go. Fits perfectly. That's the Trident. So we loosen up our lock switch there. Then you fire it like that. So I'm going to give this a vape. Or not. And the reason why this isn't working, this happens sometimes, and I'm kind of glad that it happened in a video. I just wish I would have had a screwdriver handy to get one out here, and I'll show you what's going on. And of course the screwdriver I'm looking for. Here we go. Okay, so what's happening here is I just tried to take a drag off of this, or take a vape, and I didn't get a connection. So you see that little screw right there? take that and see that. Did you see that? It was actually loose. There it is. So now that I tighten that down, I'll go ahead and put this back on the Magneto. Tighten it down, and now it should be ready to go. Hear that? So I'm going to give this a vape. And there you go. So we'll pull the Trident off. Well, let's go over here and grab the Atomic RDA. This is a little small one. I love this thing though. It's awesome. Okay, so we got a little bit of a gap in there. So probably it'd be a good idea to pull this off and do the same thing. We'll just kind of loosen this up, tighten that all the way down, and then go ahead and tighten our screw down in there. Now we'll pop this back on. Let's see, let's screw this out a little bit. There we go. Alright, and that's a little bit of a smaller RDA. See, we got a little bit of overhang over here, but it's sitting flush. So let's go ahead and see if we can. This one has a little bit of a coil's a little bit different. Let me try to give it a vape. Beautiful. Alright, so we'll pop this one off. And I'm just trying to show you that you can use all kinds of different tank, pretty much any kind of tank you want. In fact, really quick, we can take this little 510 Ego adapter. Okay, we pop that in the top, and I'm not quite sure if that's touching, so let's just go ahead and make sure real quick. And yeah, look at that. So we tighten that down, pop this back on, and now with this connector on there, I can use something like this iClear 16. So we take that and thread that on there like this. Alright. And there you go. Give it a vape. Beautiful. So let's take this back off. And I got one more, and that'll be the end of the tanks because my video is starting to get a little bit long. I love this device. It's fantastic. I use it a lot. Let's try a K-Fun Lite Plus version 2. As you can see, we got a little bit of a gap there, so let's pop this back off. No big deal. We'll take our screw. It's a little flathead screw in there. We'll loosen that up pretty good there. Tighten this down. Still a little bit more. Whoops. That's as far down as it goes, obviously. Whoops. Let's pop this back in there. Just drop it in. There we go. Now we tighten it back down. So there we go. We're good to go. Now let's screw this back on. Whoops. Cover up our threads because we don't want it to look silly. Then there you go. Now you got the K-Fun Lite Plus version 2. And it looks good. That's not a gap, so well, I guess it is a little tiny one. But I'm pretty sure that the K-Fun, there's a little bit of there's a screw in the bottom and you can adjust that. I'm not going to, but you can. But that actually fits well enough that you're not really going to pay any attention to it. Let's see if it fires. Absolutely. And it looks pretty cool as well. So there you have it. We'll twist out our ring, set it down, it's locked, and we're good to go. So that's the Smok Magneto. You can pick this up at all kinds of places. I picked it up on Fast Tech is where I got it. My order came in like 10 days. I think I got that for $24.99, and that's without a tank. You just get this portion right here, the Magneto itself. No batteries or anything like that. All that stuff has to be bought separately. So, but I highly recommend this device. It's awesome. I love it. And then you can also get the little kick module, this little thing here, that allows you to regulate the voltage or wattage. This one here is the one that regulates wattage. So I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but there it is. You can pick these up for like 15 bucks. So anyway, that's the Smok Magneto. So please like, comment, subscribe, share my videos with everybody, and thanks for watching. Take care.